All right, guys, here we go. Got a little challenge for today. So, a couple of buddies of mine, Taku, aka Outdoor Chef Life, and Nick, aka Nick Fish. They told me that there's no fish out here. I think they came out here and tried well, we're talking about lingcod specifically. I think they told me there's no lingcod out here. So, I'm coming out here today with high hopes that I can prove they're wrong. I told them, I bet them a gentleman's bet that I could come out here and catch a limit of lingcod. So that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do this morning. I mean, I don't blame them. It's not a very productive area. If you fish the area, you probably know where I am. But if not, just take my word for it. There's not that many fish here. It's tough to find them, but that's exactly what we're gonna try to do today. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, try and get them. You know, I brought some bait. I'm gonna try and use some frozen bait at first, but if that doesn't work, I'm prepared to go live bait. I'm prepared to go swim bait, whatever it takes to get me a limit of lingcod. And I mean, it looks like I have this whole area to myself. I mean, like I said, it's not a super productive area, mainly because it gets hit so hard. This is a popular place for kayaks and small boats to come out and try and hit these reefs to try and catch some lingcod, rockfish, and stuff like that. So I don't really blame Taku or Nick for thinking that there's no fish here, but I'm gonna prove them wrong anyway. So we're headed out to the spot right now. I'm gonna try my normal spots. I have a couple reefs marked out here. If there's no more fish left there, I'm prepared to try and do some exploring and hit some other reefs that I've not been to in a while. So like I said, we're gonna do whatever it takes this morning. We're hopefully gonna get them quick. There's a little bit of wind chop this morning, but the swell is actually lower than the last time I was out here, so that's good. I mean, once we get out to the spot, I'll show you what we're working with, and that's the game plan for now. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we're pulling up to the spot now. Here's what we're starting with: a big frozen herring. Now, you've probably seen a few videos with these guys trolling for halibut, and I mentioned when we cast net them, there's a variety of different sizes that we cast net. So I try to pack the small ones together when I freeze them, and then I pack a special pack of the big ones for lingcod, because generally speaking, the smaller ones work better for halibut and salmon possibly, and then the bigger ones like this probably better for lingcod. I mean, if there was a 40-inch halibut, yeah, he'd definitely gulp this up, but in general, people like to use the smaller ones for halibut, probably bigger ones for bigger fish like lingcod. Plus, another reason why I'm using this big one is it'll kind of, oh, hold up, I gotta stop the motor. We're coming up to the spot here. Plus, the bigger ones, like the reason I want to use a bigger one today is it'll kind of get rid of all of the, if I use a smaller herring, all the rockfish would pick it away, and I want to avoid all those and just go for lingcod. So we're gonna drop this down and drift this. Oh no. Stay back, bird. Hopefully we can find us a hungry lingcod. So, you know, just like any other drifting with live bait or whatever, drift it down to the bottom. You don't really have to worry about this one swimming into the rocks because obviously it's dead. But you still don't want to be dragging on the rocks. It can still get hung up on everything that's down there. So bring it up a little bit, put it in the holder, and wait for the fish to come and grab it. Oh, there we go. There's a fish. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh no. Oh, he let go. Dang it. Oh man. Oh, look at that. Oh, you destroyed my herring. Dang, how did he not get hooked? All right, you know what? I'll just use it again. See what happens. There we go. Got him again. Let's see if I can keep him pinned this time. Well, I'm not sure if this is the same fish or not, but I went back over. Oh, that's a keeper. That's for sure a keeper. Oh no 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 no! Oh no no! No no no! Oh man, that was not a good net job. I'll admit that one. There we go. Oh no no! Oh man, that was a sketchy net job. Not my best work, but it got the job done in the end. I'm not sure if it was the same fish or not, but you know, I went back over that same spot, same bait, same thing, same drift, and boom, he hit it again. So like I said, I don't know if it's the same fish or not, but either way, that was a good spot. So I'm gonna go ahead. I actually put this thing on spot lock, which if you don't know what that is, check one of my latest videos. I tested the whole spot lock technology, but anyways, I put it on spot lock, so now I'm sitting right on top of that spot, not gonna move until I get my bait back in the water. Then I might start drifting again, but anyways, let's give this one a measure. Oh, he almost jumped right out of the net. Oh yeah, that was a good hook set. That one wasn't gonna go anywhere. Got both hooks into him that time. Like I said, it might have been the same fish that bit me the first time, so I wanted to make sure I got a good hook set on him this time around. Give it the official measure. Say it's like, I'm gonna guess 25. Man, my measuring skills have been pretty good lately. It's about a 1/8 of an inch short of, actually, you know what? That's like, yeah, probably an 1/8 of an inch short of 25 inches. The mouth closed. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the 25-inch line right there. 25 inches. And that tail's, actually, you know, it's just about hitting. I don't know, whatever, it's pretty close to 25. Not too bad for a visual measurement, but minimum size for lingcod in California is 22 inches, so definitely a keeper by a good amount. And the limit is 2. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I told Nick Fish and Outdoor Chef Life my goal, or whatever, I challenged them that I'm gonna catch a limit of lingcod, because they said that there's no fish out here. Well, anyway, there's at least one, but I'm not gonna count this as a victory unless I get the full limit. So let's get our line back in. Hopefully, you know, I'm gonna go drift over that same spot again. It seems to be a good little rock there. I don't know if this one could have been maybe the only fish that was there. It's just kind of hitting me every time I go over it, but it doesn't hurt to try it again. So we'll get back down there, see if we can get another one. It's always super important with lingcod especially to check your leader. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's frayed up pretty good from those teeth. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this leader off and retie it, because trust me, your bed's way better to be safe with your leader. You know, you can't control the fishing always. You know, you can't always say, oh, the fish are gonna be biting. You know, for sure here and there, the fish have a mind of their own, but you can control your tackle. So that's one thing that I always say, you know, that's one thing that you control. You might as well make it good. You don't want to lose a fish because of your tackle. You know, if you come out here and you don't catch any fish because, you know, they just weren't here, or they're just not biting or whatever, yeah, I could live with that. But if I would come out here and lose a fish because my tackle wasn't up to par, that's another story. I never want that to happen. So anyways, I'm retying here, get a new leader on here, make sure we're all good to go. All right, another herring going down. That looks like a fish. That looks like a fish. Oh yeah, got him. Oh, Oh yeah. Definitely a fish. Definitely a fish. Oh yeah. Stay pinned. Oh, it's a huge cabezon. That's what I was thinking. Honestly, when I hooked it, I didn't want to say anything, but it didn't feel like a lingcod. Big boy cabbie. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I will take that for sure. Boom. Oh God, that might be my PB cabezon. And yeah, their jaws are so strong. I'm pretty sure they got the strongest jaws out of any of the rockfish species. Yeah, look at that. That is a nice cabezon right there to go along with my first lingcod. That's a good fish. But yeah, what I was saying is their heads are so strong. They got really big head compared to the body. I mean, if you look at that, like maybe a third of their body is the head, and the reason for that is they just have really strong jaw and like crusher plates, similar to actually surf perch. If you watched my last video, I caught a couple monster perch. It was a good day out on the beach. But anyways, the perch in the back of their mouth have the same thing where they have these like crusher plates to crush sand crabs. Well, these guys, they eat actual crabs, like small Dungeness, small rock crab, even abalone. So they have that same crusher deal in the back of their mouth to crush the shells of those crustaceans. And yeah, so don't stick your finger in there. It's not gonna, you know, it won't bite off your finger, but it won't feel very good. All right, let's get a measure. So these fish, these cabezon, have to be 15 inches in order to keep. And I think my PB, I want to say it was like 20 or 21 inches, something like that. Maybe not, maybe it was like 18. I don't really know. This one looks pretty big compared to the one that I remember. Yeah, this one. Tip to tip. Yeah, this one's yeah, 20 inches. I think maybe might have been 21. I can't remember. It was either like 21 or 18 or something. I don't remember. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I just know it's a really good fish. Actually, cabezon, in my opinion, are one of the best eating rockfish species, even better than lingcod or the vermilions. A lot of people like those. And I think the reason for that is they eat more like crabs and crustaceans. So somehow that, you know, makes the meat better, I guess. I don't really know the science behind it, but I just know that they taste really good. Unfortunately, because they have such a big head, they don't yield as much meat. You know, like the yield ratio or percentage or whatever is lower. But what you do get out of it is prime flesh. I don't know what to say, prime meat, I guess. So anyways, this one's definitely going to go home to the frying pan. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, this one's definitely going to go home with me. The only problem is I wasn't accounting for this. So I only have one herring left, one frozen herring, so I'm gonna have to make it count. We'll see if we can get it done. All right, here we go. Last herring. I'm surprised that last cabezon ate that big old herring. Their mouths aren't, like the opening of their mouths is not very big, but I don't know, I guess just couldn't resist it. I mean, I can't really blame them. Herring's a good tasting snack. So I didn't mention my original spots that I, hit first off. They actually didn't really produce. I think they're kind of fished out. So I've been kind of exploring ever since. That lingcod that I caught was kind of on a new spot. I've been there before, but the cabezon was totally new. So yeah, just saying it pays to explore a little bit, especially when your, you know, tried and true spots aren't producing. I always like to try new water, find new rocks. You know, you can never have enough marks on your GPS. So anyways, we'll see if we can find another one. We're still exploring new water. Keep looking. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's a fish. Fish on. Oh man, hit it right on the drop. This feels like a big one. Yeah, this is a good fish. Now I always say that, but this one, honestly, I think this is gonna be bigger than the first one. Get the gaff out. Man, he hit it right on the drop. I pulled up to this little spot here. I actually got snagged not too long ago and had to get it out. And you know, whoa, okay. Took a mental note of the spot because where there's snags, I mean, yeah, you kind of have to be careful of it, but that also means there's a good rock right there. A lot of times where the snags are, that's where the big fish are as well. I'm not sure if I want to gaff this fish or net him. I guess I'll take a look, see how he's hooked first. Oh, I'm gonna net him. I'm just more confident with lingcod on netting. No. Oh. Halibut are really easy to gaff because they're that, you know, it's a big target, that big flat fish. But lingcod, it's like, I don't know, they're so skinny, just the way that the fish is shaped. I feel like netting is the way to go with lingcod. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah! Boom! Limit! Oh, that's a good one too. Probably 30, maybe 28, 30 inches. He hit it right on the drop. Oh man. Well, honestly, when I dropped this one down, like when I was dropping my bait down, I thought I had another snag because it, like once I hit the bottom, oh, I just felt all the weight. I thought I was hung up on a rock again. I was a little bit devastated because that was my last bait. But turned out it wasn't a snag. It was just a hungry ling. Oh, big one. My biggest one of the year so far. Right in the corner of the mouth. Got him good. Ah, yes. Oh, that's a heavy stringer. Look at that one. That's the most recent one right there. It's not like super blue, but it is definitely a blue colored lingcod. Oh, slimy fish. That's a nice one. Look at that. Look at that stringer. Yeah. Take that, Taku and Nick. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I was prepared to go live bait, sabiki, do the whole deal. But you can see the sabiki behind me. I never even need to throw it in. Yeah, I had 4 frozen herring. The first one I caught the first lingcod on. The second one I actually lost. I think another fish bit it off. That probably didn't make it to the video, or I'm not sure if it did or not. But anyways, that was the second one. The third one got the cabezon, and then my fourth and final got this nice lingcod. I overestimated it a little bit. It's a 27.5 incher. Oh, whew! Successful day. I actually was feeling a little sick. I haven't got sick on a kayak in a long time. You know, knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't happen again soon. It's the worst feeling. Seasickness is probably the worst feeling. You can't do anything to get better other than getting back on land. Or, you know, for me, sometimes when I start catching fish, I just kind of forget about it. But anyways, I was feeling it a little bit this morning. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I didn't sleep as much last night or what, I don't know. But anyways, got this fish just in the nick of time. All 3 of those. Look at that. Look at that stringer. All right, we're headed back in. Got my limit of lingcod plus that bonus cabezon. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm happy, obviously, to catch it. So, you know, if Nick Fish, Taku, if you're watching, there's fish out here. But in all seriousness, I don't blame them for not liking this place. I mean, this is a heavily pressured area, so you really got to work for them. You really got to look around, find some new holes, find some good reefs, and you know, keep them on the down low, because everyone, you know, it's a very accessible area for kayak anglers, so and small boats too. So obviously that's going to get hit pretty hard. But yeah, we worked on it today. We hit one spot. We hit my old spots. They weren't really producing much. I wasn't too surprised because I've been hitting them. I'm sure other people have been hitting them too. So after that didn't work, went off exploring, found a couple new reefs with some good fish on them, and you know, we sealed it up. We got them on the stringer. But anyways, fun day out here. Check out both of their channels. Like I said, hopefully I can come out here fishing with them again soon. Both of them good kayak anglers, and yeah, doing the same kayak deal that I'm doing. Nick Fish has the same exact kayak I have. So if you're interested in kayak fishing, check them both out. I'll leave them linked in the description. But yeah, fun day out in the water. Happy to get my limits. Challenge was successfully completed. I'm gonna go send a picture to those guys and show them my catch, prove to them that there is actually fish out here. And yeah, I don't know, fun day. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about anything, like I always say, leave a question in the comment section below. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Oh man, well, good successful trip here. We've been on a roll as of late. First the perch, then the halibut, now the lingcod. Man, whatever I'm doing, lucky underwear or whatever, I have to keep wearing it.